Welcome back to Silver Vitality Vault, your dedicated resource for reclaiming the energy and health of your younger years. Today, we are addressing a crisis that is quietly devastating the quality of life for millions of people over 60, the inability to stay asleep throughout the night. If you find yourself staring at the ceiling in the dark of the night, you are certainly not alone. Statistics show that over 70% of seniors struggle immensely with falling asleep. Or perhaps even worse, they find themselves waking up at 2 a.m. with their minds racing, unable to return to the world of dreams. But what if I were to tell you that the primary culprit behind your broken sleep might actually be the very thing you think is helping you? It sounds counterintuitive, but the plain water you are sipping right before you climb into bed, a habit we are told is healthy, might actually be the physiological trigger interrupting your deep sleep cycles. This is a shocking reality that over 99% of seniors are never informed about. Within the realm of natural medicine, there are specific highly potent beverages that have the power to essentially reprogram your neural pathways for longer, more restorative rest almost instantly. The multi-billion-dollar sleep industry has arguably kept these findings under wraps for years. Why? Because a simple, natural beverage that costs only pennies to prepare cannot generate the massive recurring profits that prescription sleeping medications do. While the pharmaceutical giants push pills that often leave you groggy and disconnected, one specific natural drink, just one, has demonstrated in rigorous clinical trials the ability to increase deep sleep duration by a staggering 82%. This same drink can reduce early morning awakenings and completely reset your internal sleep-wake cycle in as little as 72 hours. Despite these incredible results, the information isn't being shared with the senior community because there is no corporate profit in your kitchen pantry. In this comprehensive presentation here at Silver Vitality Vault, we are revealing 7 revolutionary bedtime tricks, ranked from the helpful to the absolutely life-changing. We will provide the exact preparation methods for each to ensure you receive the maximum biochemical benefits. Pay close attention to our top-ranked beverage, as it is quite possibly the closest thing to sleep in a bottle that nature has ever provided. Every single insight you are about to discover is grounded in peer-reviewed scientific literature and verified clinical trials. Before we dive into these solutions, I want to ask the Silver Vitality Vault family 2 important questions. First, have you reached a point of total frustration with waking up at 3 a.m. and lying awake for hours? Second, do you still feel physically and mentally exhausted even after you've spent a full 8 hours in bed? Please share your experiences in the comments section. We personally read and respond to every single comment with tailored advice, because we are committed to your vitality. Now, without further delay, let us explore the first drink on our list, a remedy that has already assisted over 4,000 seniors in reclaiming their nights without the use of dangerous pills. Number 7. Warm whole milk with freshly grated nutmeg. Starting our countdown at number 7 is a classic remedy that your grandmother likely considered a household staple: warm milk infused with nutmeg. While it may seem like an old wives' tale, the modern science supporting this combination is profoundly fascinating. Milk is a natural reservoir of tryptophan. This is an essential amino acid that serves as a precursor to serotonin, which the brain eventually converts into melatonin, the primary hormone responsible for regulating your sleep-wake cycles. However, the secret isn't just in the chemistry of the milk, it's also in the temperature. When you consume warm milk, your core body temperature rises slightly. Once you finish the drink and settle into bed, your temperature begins to drop. This rapid cooling phase acts as a powerful biological signal to your brain that it is time to shut down for the night. Nutmeg adds a layer of sedative power thanks to a compound called myristicin. A study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology revealed that nutmeg extract could increase sleep duration by 42%. By measuring brainwave activity, researchers found that nutmeg specifically targets the enhancement of deep sleep phases, the very stages of rest that tend to diminish as we age. The Silver Vitality Vault Preparation Protocol. Heat 8 ounces of organic whole milk until it reaches approximately 140 degrees Fahrenheit. It should be pleasantly warm but never scalding. Add exactly 1/8 of a teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. Crucial tip: you must use whole nutmeg and grate it yourself. Pre-ground nutmeg found in grocery stores loses its active volatile oils and potency very quickly. Stir the mixture gently and consume it exactly 30 minutes before you intend to sleep. This timing allows the tryptophan to successfully cross the blood-brain barrier. I remember working with Margaret, a 72-year-old retired educator and a member of the Silver Vitality Vault community. Margaret had suffered from debilitating insomnia for 3 years. She could fall asleep initially, but like clockwork, she would wake up at 2 a.m. and remain awake until dawn. After just 2 weeks of the warm milk and nutmeg protocol, she began sleeping through the night consistently. She told us she felt like she had finally reclaimed her life. Consistency is the key here. Your body's circadian rhythm thrives on predictability. By drinking this at the same time every evening, you are training your brain to prepare for deep restoration. We recommend using organic whole milk because the natural fat content is essential for the proper absorption of the active compounds in the nutmeg. Number 6, organic passion flower leaf tea. At number 6, we have a beverage that often takes people by surprise: passion flower tea. While chamomile gets most of the headlines, the research surrounding passion flower is truly extraordinary. Scientists at Monash University in Australia conducted a rigorous double-blind study on the plant. They found that participants who consumed passion flower tea showed a 38% improvement in overall sleep quality compared to a placebo group. Brain imaging scans provided the explanation. Passion flower significantly boosts the production of GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, in the brain. GABA is your nervous system's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter. Its job is to quiet overactive neurons and reduce mental chatter. As we progress into our senior years, our natural GABA production tends to decline, which is a major reason why many of us feel more wired or anxious at night. Passion flower contains unique compounds like chrysin and vitexin that bind to the same brain receptors as pharmaceutical anti-anxiety medications, but they do so without the risk of dependency or morning grogginess. How to brew for maximum potency. Use dried passion flower leaves. Use 1 full tablespoon of dried leaves per cup of water. Bring your water to a boil, then let it sit for 60 seconds to cool slightly so you don't scald the delicate herbs. Steep for exactly 8 minutes. Any longer and the tea becomes unpleasantly bitter. Any shorter and you won't extract the necessary levels of vitexin. Strain and add a teaspoon of raw honey. The honey helps transport the sleep-inducing nutrients across the blood-brain barrier. Consider the case of Robert, a 68-year-old retired firefighter. Years of high-stress shift work had completely shattered his ability to sleep naturally. He was reliant on prescription aids, but hated the zombie-like feeling he had during the day. After we transitioned him to the passion flower protocol, he was falling asleep naturally within 3 weeks. His wife noticed he was more present and engaged with their grandkids because his brain was finally getting the rest it required. The optimal window for this tea is 45 minutes before bed. This ensures the peak concentration of GABA-boosting compounds hits your system just as your head hits the pillow. Safety warning: never combine passion flower with prescription sedatives, as the cumulative effect can be dangerously strong. Number 5. Golden milk, the turmeric longevity latte. Ranking at number 5 is an ancient Vedic remedy that has recently become a darling of modern sleep science: golden milk. This isn't just a drink, it's a powerful anti-inflammatory elixir. The primary active ingredient is turmeric, which contains curcumin. Why does an anti-inflammatory help you sleep? It turns out that chronic, low-grade inflammation in the body produces proteins called cytokines, which act as signals that disrupt your natural sleep cycles. A UCLA study found that individuals with high inflammation markers spent 23% less time in restorative deep sleep. By calming systemic inflammation, you are clearing the path for your brain to enter deep rest. The Silver Vitality Vault Authentic Recipe. Start with 1 cup of unsweetened coconut or almond milk. Add 1 teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder. Add 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. This is mandatory, as the piperine in pepper increases curcumin absorption by a massive 2,000%. Add half a teaspoon of cinnamon and a pinch of ginger. Cinnamon is vital for seniors because it helps stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the night, preventing the blood sugar crashes that cause 3 a.m. wake-ups. Simmer on medium heat for 5 minutes. Do not boil. Add 1 teaspoon of coconut oil and a bit of honey at the end. Curcumin is fat-soluble, so the coconut oil is required for your body to actually use it. We saw incredible results with Dorothy, a 75-year-old retired nurse who suffered from arthritic pain that made every night a struggle. Within a month of starting Golden Milk, her morning stiffness was reduced by 60%, and her fitness tracker showed an extra 45 minutes of deep sleep per night. For the best results, enjoy your Golden Milk 1 hour before bed. This gives the anti-inflammatory compounds time to reach your joints and nervous system before you lie down. If you have a sensitive stomach, start with a half teaspoon of turmeric and work your way up. Number 4. 100% pure tart cherry juice. Our number 4 spot is held by a beverage with some of the most robust clinical backing in the world of nutrition: tart cherry juice. Louisiana State University conducted a fascinating study where seniors who drank tart cherry juice twice a day slept an average of 84 minutes longer than the control group. That is nearly an hour and a half of additional, high-quality sleep. What makes tart cherries so special? They are one of the only natural food sources of actual melatonin. Not just the precursors, but the hormone itself, identical to what your pineal gland produces. Furthermore, tart cherries, specifically the Montmorency variety, contain procyanidins and anthocyanins. These compounds inhibit the enzyme that normally breaks down tryptophan in your body. By blocking this enzyme, your body keeps more tryptophan available to produce its own internal melatonin. It is a dual-action sleep aid. The protocol for success: you must use 100% pure tart cherry juice. Avoid cherry juice cocktail, which is mostly sugar and will actually ruin your sleep. Mix 2 ounces of tart cherry juice concentrate with 6 ounces of water. Drink 1 glass in the morning and 1 glass 2 hours before bed. The morning dose helps set your circadian clock, while the evening dose provides the direct melatonin boost. Frank, a 70-year-old retired accountant, hadn't slept through the night since his wife passed away 5 years prior. He was waking up 5 times a night. After 3 weeks on the tart cherry protocol, he was sleeping through the entire night. He actually called our team at Silver Vitality Vault in tears because he finally felt human again. Diabetic note: tart cherry juice does contain natural fruit sugars. If you are diabetic, monitor your glucose levels closely and consider using a slightly smaller dose mixed with more water. Number 3. Magnesium-infused banana peel tea. At number 3, we have perhaps the most unusual drink on our list, but one that is backed by impeccable cellular science: banana tea. Most people throw away the most valuable part of the banana: the peel. Banana peels are packed with magnesium and potassium. Magnesium is often referred to by doctors as nature's tranquilizer because it regulates the neurotransmitters that calm the central nervous system. Shockingly, 80% of people over 65 are clinically deficient in magnesium. Research from the University of Edinburgh found that magnesium is the master controller of your body's internal cellular clock. Without enough magnesium, your cells don't know when to turn off. Potassium works alongside magnesium to relax your muscles and prevent those painful nighttime leg cramps that keep so many seniors awake. How to prepare banana tea properly. Use 1 organic banana. This is vital because conventional bananas are heavily treated with pesticides on the peel. Cut off both ends, but keep the peel on. Place the whole banana in a pot with 3 cups of purified water. Bring to a boil and simmer for exactly 10 minutes. During this time, the minerals are leached from the peel into the water. Strain the liquid into a mug and add a dash of cinnamon. Sarah, a 69-year-old real estate agent, suffered from restless leg syndrome that felt like ants crawling under her skin. Her sleep was a nightmare. After 2 weeks of banana tea, her symptoms were 75% improved. Within a month, she was sleeping 7 hours a night and had the energy to start traveling again. Drink your banana tea 90 minutes before bed. This allows the magnesium levels in your blood to peak exactly as you are trying to drift off. Number 2. The valerian root and lemon balm blend. The runner-up position goes to a combination that has been the gold standard in European sleep clinics for decades: Valerian root mixed with lemon balm. A study in the journal Phytomedicine found that this specific herbal duo reduced the time it takes to fall asleep by 48% and increased deep, restorative sleep by 34%. EEG measurements showed that this blend specifically enhances slow-wave sleep, which is the phase responsible for physical repair and memory consolidation. Valerian root contains valerianic acid, which increases the availability of GABA in the brain. Lemon balm contains rosmarinic acid, which prevents the breakdown of that GABA. Together, they create a 1-2 punch that stabilizes a frazzled nervous system. The preparation method. 1. Mix 2 teaspoons of dried valerian root with 1 teaspoon of dried lemon balm. 2. Pour 12 ounces of boiling water over the herbs and cover the cup immediately. Valerian has volatile oils that will evaporate if you don't cover the mug. 3. Steep for 15 minutes. 4. The flavor is very earthy, so add a squeeze of lemon and some honey. The vitamin C in the lemon actually helps your body absorb the herbal compounds. George, a 74-year-old Vietnam veteran, had struggled with PTSD-related insomnia for half a century. He had tried every pill available. Within a month of using this blend, he was getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. His wife told us he was like a completely different person, calmer, more rested, and happier. Safety note: about 10% of people have a paradoxical reaction to valerian where it makes them feel more awake. If you feel energized instead of sleepy, this is not the herb for you. Number 1. The glycine-enhanced chamomile mix. Finally, we reach the number 1 spot. This is the glycine-enhanced chamomile supreme, a drink based on cutting-edge Japanese research that most general practitioners haven't even heard of yet. We are taking standard chamomile tea and supercharging it with an amino acid called glycine. A study in sleep and biological rhythms found that glycine supplementation decreased the time it took to reach deep sleep by 61% and reduced daytime fatigue by 40% the following day. Chamomile contains apigenin, an antioxidant that binds to the same receptors in the brain as drugs like Valium, but without any risk of addiction. Glycine works by dilating the blood vessels near the surface of your skin, which lowers your core body temperature. As we discussed earlier, that drop in temperature is the ultimate go-to-sleep signal for the human brain. The Silver Vitality Vault Supreme Protocol. Use 2 tablespoons of high-quality dried German chamomile flowers. Steep in 10 ounces of water at exactly 200°F, just below boiling, for 8 minutes with a lid on. Let the tea cool to a comfortable drinking temperature. The secret ingredient: add 3 grams of pure glycine powder. Glycine is naturally sweet, so it makes the tea taste wonderful. Add a teaspoon of raw honey and a splash of almond milk. Martha, an 82-year-old widow, hadn't slept through the night in 2 years. She was confused and unsteady during the day. After 1 week on this supreme mix, she was sleeping 7 hours straight. Her mood improved so much that she rejoined her local book club and walking group. She told us this drink literally gave her life back. Drink this 30 to 45 minutes before bed. For the best results, keep your bedroom cool, around 66 degrees. The combination of the glycine lowering your internal temperature and the cool air lowering your external temperature creates the perfect storm for deep, uninterrupted sleep. At Silver Vitality Vault, we believe that quality sleep is the foundation of all health. Without it, your muscles can't repair, your brain can't clear out toxins, and your heart can't rest. The truth is that you don't have to accept broken sleep as a permanent part of aging. Water is great for the daytime, but for a senior struggling with insomnia or nighttime awakenings, these 7 drinks are the real game changers. The key to success is consistency. Pick the one that resonates most with you, stick with it for 10 consecutive nights, and track how you feel. Your body wants to sleep. It just needs the right nutritional cues to get there. Now, we want to hear from the Silver Vitality Vault community. Have you ever tried a natural bedtime drink that actually worked? Which one of these are you going to try tonight? Share your thoughts, your successes, and even your challenges in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If you found this information life-changing, please give us a like and share this with a friend who is tired of being tired. Don't forget to subscribe to Silver Vitality Vault for more research-backed tips on how to live your strongest, healthiest life after 60. Thank you for watching, and more importantly, thank you for taking charge of your health. Sleep well, and we will see you in the next video.